welcome back and thanks for taking the time to join me. Now I've been asked to tie a wee fly called the Donny shrimp. Now I've never heard of the pattern before, so I'm basically just working off a photograph that has been sent to me. So if this is suppose we could just call this a variant then, for the sake of argument's sake. Now the hook and the vise is a partridge patriot double in size 10 and black nickel. The thread we're going to use to tie the fly is uni thread 80 in red. Now if you know the correct tan of the pattern, just leave a comment and let me know what it is in the comment section just below this video. So I'm just running on a couple of mil of thread. Now there's the tag at the back is going to be a uni floss and hot pink. We're just going to tie this in much like we would tie in a oval silver or oval gold tinsel. So I'm just going to tie this in on top this time and then just work my thread down, tying in the floss. Just want your thread to sort of be in line with the points of the hooks, and then we're just going to come around with 3 or 4 turns of the pink floss just to create that nice hot tag. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to twist it as tight as I can get it to bring it up and in between the 2 hooks, just so the floss doesn't fray out, and then we'll catch this in underneath. Now, just going to trim this around about the length of the body. The tail, just a pink bucktail. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the stuff at the back here. Just bring this closer to the camera. The stuff that's more, you know, darker rather than the full straight through pink. I have a wee drop off here that I've already just stacked by hand. I'm just going to tie this in twice the length of the hook over the back. A couple of turns to secure that in. And I'm just going to come in, lift the excess and trim that away in a bit of a tapered cut. I'm going to put in a couple of strands of mirage, and this is just the mirage in red, has a wee red tinge off it. Just 2 strands on the tail, fold the excess back, and then come in and trim away the excess. Missed that one, fold that back. Now, at this point, I'm just going to advance my thread forward, just tying in the floss and the cut ends of the bucktail. Now you want to try and keep this as smooth as you can, because the body's going to be an Opal mirage tinsel. That's what I'm going to use up to there. Now we're looking grand. The rib on the fly, I'm going to use a ultra wire in black. So I'm just going to catch this in underneath, and we'll tie this in on the way down. I think if you tie things in underneath the shank, guys, it just makes the fly a wee bit more neater, if you like. Now just bring my thread down tight up against my tail. The body is going to be the Opal mirage tinsel in large. So I'm just going to lengthen this off. Just going to puffer it up, pull it into length, and then just run my thread up, tying this in. Now before we wind our body up, you could put on some super glue and just bring your Opal mirage tinsel over the super glue. Just make the fly last a wee bit longer for you. And you're just looking overlapping turns of the Opal mirage tinsel up the body. Fly around with your thread. A couple of turns will secure that in. Come in and trim away the excess. Then we can bring up a rib. I'm looking 4 turns of the black wire up the body. Follow this around with our thread. Nice tight turns. Come in and break away the excess. Or if you've got designated scissors, you can always cut the wire away Lost my train of thought there, guys. Now the first part of the wing is going to be grey squirrel tail dyed black. So we've already got a wee drop in the stagger just to get us started. Now you can have this as long or short as you like. Say that all the time, but you can't, it's up to you. I'm just going to have my wing, the tips of the squirrel tail, just coming past the bends of the hook. Now I have enough room here at the front just to tie this on, rather than to take a measurement and trim it away. Just come in and trim the excess. Now at this point, either some super glue or varnish onto the thread, because squirrel tail has a tendency to pull out. It's just one of those materials. I'm just bringing that down over the cut ends. I'm going to come back out with my flash. This is the mirror flash that I'm using here. I'm going to get 2 strands for the wing. Just got our 2 strands, just offered up to the hook. Around with a pinch and loop, another turn, fold the excess back, a couple of turns up over the top, come in and trim away the excess. Now just moisten them and leave them on my desk for my next fly. Let's get that sitting up in for me. Okay, happy enough of that. Next part of the wing, you're gonna, this is a golden pheasant tippet feather, dyed red. There, I just take the wee flies like this, particularly salmon flies, I'm just taking the wee ones at the bottom, the wee smaller feathers at the bottom, and then all I do here is just come in, take away what I don't want, just rip it away, then just hold your feather, come in with your, I'm trying to show you just on the camera, just come in with my finger and thumb, and I just roll it, just to get them to come together. Now I only want this, you know, probably just slightly over half the length of the wing, around with a pinch and loop, a couple of turns to secure. Now see what way you're sitting first, just before you tie everything off. Now I'm happy enough with that, so I'm just going to come in, clip away the excess, just holding the hook here, bringing my thread down over the cut ends nice and tight, and back up into position. Now at this point you can use a magenta cock haggle, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this is just a magenta hand cape that I have, good stuff. Now what we're going to do here is we're just going to come in, strip away all the rubbish at the bottom of the feather, we don't need it, and then I'm just going to stroke back the fibres to reveal the tip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and trim the tip away, rather than tie the tip in and fold it back, because I don't want to be creating too much bulk up here. I've already got a bit of a steep head at the front. Now I just want to take off some of the feather. At the side we're going to be winding the hackle round, because we don't need it all, it'll just be too much. And you're looking 2 turns of this hen hackle will be plenty. Now that's going to do me there, so I'm just going to follow it around here with my thread. Just take a turn to hold, a couple of turns to secure. Now I want to fold the stem back for security, just to give the fly a wee bit more longevity. So I'm just taking away the excess on the stem, just come in and fold everything back, and then just bring your thread up over the top of the stem, and you're building your head up here at the same time. Nice bright red head on the fly. Now, keeping your thread tight, you can just come in and break away the stem, don't let your thread go, then just come straight in with your whip finishing tool and throw in your whip finish. pull your tang thread tight, come in, trim away the tang thread. We're just going to come in here just with a toothbrush, just want to open the hand hackle up for you, just to let you see the fly, because it will, it's just because it's wavy. Now what we're going to do here is just to finish off the head. I'm just going to come in just a wee tiny coat of super glue. You don't want this going into your hackle, it'll ruin the fly. Right the whole way right round. Now I'm told that this fly works really well in peaty water, and you can see why, with the colour combination in it. So there you go guys, that's the other one there that I tied. That's its brother. There you go. So look guys, if you're into them, that type of colour of fly, I just wanted to show you that. I was asked to tie it, so I thought, yeah, okay, just show you how to sort of way I've put it together in relation to, I don't know if that's correct, if it's a variant, if it's the right pattern. I'm just, like I say, I'm looking at a laptop here off the email that I sent in the photograph. So look, tie a few of those up guys for next season. Hopefully you can catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you're watching the video, please consider subscribing. It helps the wee channel out, it helps the wee channel grow, helps me bring more videos to YouTube, and I really do enjoy doing it. And until next time guys, please stay safe and tight lines.